this is gold. Gold also got quite a serious knock, and the question, the most, I would say the most crucial question now is, are we going for a complete C washout that will take the stocks from here? And I told you already that there are two possible interpretations here. We go with this, with an AB like that. You can easily see that this is not very likely to be over. And it's even worse if we go with this. If we go with this, then it's very difficult to fit an ABC here that will do justice to the scale that what we have seen here. If we go with the idea that this is a triangle, you understand? If we go with an AB like that, then maybe just about it can be argued that this is an A, that's a B, yeah, on this scale, yeah, A, B, C, A, B, and possibly C, done, it's coming back. The problem when you start looking at recent price action is that gold is struggling, and the question is unanswered at this point. There is support line coming up here, as you can see on the hourly. The correction has been substantial, yes, since the top registered here. The correction touched nearly the same panic point that it touched then, going as low as 4,500 roughly on this chart, but it could actually go lower. It could go lower. If we do break under this low, we're going to go into a possibly different interpretation of the big picture. But the bull market is not over. It's not over. This is short term. I have to say this is not sorry, this is not the most enticing setup for the bulls. It can be argued that we are going into a triangle of sorts. Let me show you here the 10 minutes. You see, you really need a waking up here of riding easily above this. This is 10 minutes, just 10 minutes. By the time you see this video, there'll be many more, much more data here. But any further slackening and breaking towards this level, 4,560, is basically telling you it wants to go lower. Yeah, it is raising the prospects of breaking eventually under this level. Sorry. Yeah. Let's have a look and see if silver can help us in some way to see which way these metals are going to go now. Now this is silver, cash, hourly. That's an A, that's a B. I'm quite happy with that. And I am actually quite happy with that as well, which is raising the possibility that silver hit the floor. It came down to the other side of this downsloping channel. Beyond that, if we break to the 15-minute scale, let's say 10 minutes, look what we see here on the 10 minutes. We have a potential for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could argue we have 5-leg run, and this is part of a correction to the first attempt to rally. Okay, it's not out of question, definitely not. You know what, I'll take it to the 5 minutes and trying to interpret the movement from here, which should be taken as the top of the 5-wave run. Okay, so here's what I see. This could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's UA. That's UA. So be with me. So that's UA, and then you have an A, B, C, D, E, which is UB. What we're doing now is a C. So yeah, can go down. Can go down. What it's doing is an A, B, C. Now, when you look at this structure, going down to this zone, which is 69 to 68.5, normal, normal. But the big question if this is going to hold, yeah? If it holds and it comes back, you got you 1, 2 up, or you got an A, B, C up, which could also be positive, yeah? Because if it is going up in a C, it'll probably take it back to 80, maybe even to 84 something, and it will start building up the momentum to come back. And again, don't lose sight of the big picture here, that this is possibly a triangle. So you see, if we climb back above this level, 77, you go to 84, you go around here, you're in mid-range. That is broadcasting, telegraphing a message of stability, you see. And then I think it's just going to hang around here. It's not totally out of question, but if silver continues lower and it breaks the panic low of yesterday, evidently it is telegraphing a totally different a message, and it is most likely telling us it's on its way to break 64. It's going to break 64, and I already told you yesterday, it's breaking 64, it's going lower. That's not the end of the bull market. Silver has years ahead of it to run higher. It's no time to give up on silver's bull market. If anything, if you can afford, it goes back to under 60, it goes to 55, 50. This is a buy zone. This is a buy zone for long-term investors. It's a buy zone. Buy and forget. It will be all right. The inflation that is coming, I promise you, is not going to leave silver down. All the commodities are going to rise, and they're going to rise massively, absolutely massively. And the chief responsible actor for that is oil, energy. And you can be sure that this is going to happen. It happened so many times in history, and it is going to happen again.